With not Learning View, sir, with some other franchise.
Okay. So we have here Umar. Umar, is this Umar Badawi or is this Muhammad Umar?
Sir, Umar Badawi.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine. So let us start, okay? I will give you a small question kind of thing. You will tell me the molecular picture, you will tell me the mole picture, you will tell me the mass picture, and you will tell me the you will also tell me the you will also tell me the volume picture, okay? So if you have H2 gas and you have F2 gas, you get two molecules of hydrogen fluoride HF gas, okay? So you will tell me the molecule picture, then you will tell me the mole picture, tell me the mass picture, after that you will tell me the volume picture. And how will you tell me? I will ask each one of you, okay? So can I start with Rihab? Can I start with Rihab? Can you please turn your mic on? Yes, Rihab. Yes. Keep your mic on, Rihab.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. So what do you think? How many molecules of H2 is needed to make how many molecules of fluorine, and to react with how many molecules of fluorine, and how many molecules of HF will be made? Tell me, by this chemical reaction. Just tell me the coefficient. If I have one molecule of H2 gas, I will need one molecule of fluorine gas, and I will make two molecules of HF, right? Please keep your mic on, Rihab. Thank you. Tell me. Okay, is my voice lagging or breaking?
Yes, sir.
For everyone?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So if it is breaking for Rehab, then I will ask someone other. Okay, Reba. Can you please turn your mic on, Reba?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So do you agree if I need one molecule of H2, one molecule of fluorine to make two molecules of HF, right?
Yes, sir.
So I can write one molecule here, and one also here. What can you tell me about the mole picture? How many moles of H2 gas do I need? The mole picture will be same, na? One mole.
Yes, sir. 1 mole.
And here?
1 mole.
1 mole. Okay, I did a mistake. I should have written two molecules of HF will be
Yes.
formed because the stoichiometry is 2. And how many moles of HF will be formed, Reba?
2 moles.
Very good. 2 moles. Okay, fine. Who will tell me the mass? Nida, can you tell me the mass for 1 mole of H2? Yes, Nida, keep your mic on. Please turn your mic on.
Yes, sir.
So mass of, okay, you are still not good. Khair. 1 mole of H2. Yes, Nida. What will be the mass of 1 mole of H2?
2.
Very good, 2 grams. Okay. Abhinav, can you tell me the mass of 1 mole of fluorine gas?
Sir, 38.
38. Confirm?
Yes, sir. 19 into 2.
38 grams. Okay. Who will tell me the mass for 2 molecules, 2 moles of HF? Umar Badawi? Tell me the mass of 2 moles of HF. If somebody else knows the answer, you can send it in the chat. 2 moles of HF, what would be the mass? Okay, this is Umar Badawi. Yeah, correct. Abhinav, please check your answer.
Okay, sir.
Umar is right. This will be 40, na? 40 grams. 2 moles of HF.
So 40 grams.
Is my voice lagging?
No, sir.
Is my voice lagging? Guys,
No.
okay, if it is lagging for you, then it is your connection issue now. How can I, what can I do for it? Umar. Yes, Umar, what can I do for that if my voice is lagging for you only? Correct? Yeah, please sort it out, sort it out. Also, if you are late and your internet is not working, then it is kind of okay. Also, Muhammad Umar, you are 10 minutes late, so you will answer me for the third one. Tell me what will be the volume of 1 mole of hydrogen gas? 1 mole of hydrogen gas, Muhammad Umar.
Sir, could you repeat the question?
Okay, what will be the volume of 1 mole of hydrogen gas? 1 mole of
Sir,
hydrogen gas. Mhm.
one divided by 22.4 liter.
What you are saying?
No. The volume will be 22.4.
Very good. Thank God you corrected your answer. For fluorine, Muhammad Umar,
It will be 22.4.
and for HF, it would be
44.8.
yeah. So what we will write 2 into 22.4. Okay, just to make it clear, and all these will be at STP. Okay, Reshan, did you understand all these parts? The molecule picture, the mole picture, the mass picture, and the volume picture? Yes, Reshan?
Yes,
And Rehab. Okay, what about Rehab? Is my voice still lagging? Rehab? No. Okay, so I hope you understood these pictures. So please copy this, raise your hand if you are done. Then we will move on. Okay, Rishan, fine. Okay, Abhinav is done, Reba is done. Okay, Nida is also done, waiting for Umar's, Rehab, and Rishan. Okay, Rehab is also done. Umar, please. Okay, fine. Umar Badawi is done, just waiting for Muhammad Umar. Please raise your hand if you're done, Muhammad.
Done, sir.
Please raise your hand if you're done. Thank you very much. Okay, the thing about, okay, I'm okay if you say done, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 students right now. And obviously, I cannot remember your voices, right? So I forget who says, who has said done and not done. Okay. Now, let me ask you a thing. For example, if you have a carbon molecule and you have one molecule of oxygen, they will combine and they will form one molecule of CO2. But what if there is one molecule of carbon, there are two molecules of oxygen, then how many carbon dioxide will be made? Can somebody answer this? How many carbon dioxide will be made if I have only one molecule of carbon and one molecule of oxygen? Sorry, two molecules of oxygen. I have one molecule of carbon, but two molecules of oxygen. How many molecules of carbon dioxide will be made? Okay, so you can, yeah, what will happen? This carbon will get combined with this oxygen and it will form one molecule of carbon dioxide. This O2 will be left behind and it will be remaining, right? This will not get reacted with because it does not have any more carbon atoms. So it won't react with any, right? So how many molecule of carbon dioxide will be made? One molecule. So we can also, yeah, Abhinav, you want to say something?
Nothing, sir.
Okay. What about others? Okay. Is everyone fine with this example? If I have one molecule of carbon, two molecules of oxygen, I will get only one molecule of carbon dioxide. Right, guys?
Yes,
Any
sir.
problem? Yeah, okay, fine. Everyone is fine. I can also extend this to, if I have 1 mole of carbon atoms and I have 2 moles of oxygen atoms, still I will get how many moles of carbon dioxide? 1 mole, right?
One
mole.
mole.
Yeah, because what will happen? This is 1 mole of oxygen gas. This is 1 mole. And this is 1 mole of oxygen gas. So this 1 mole of carbon will react with 1 mole of oxygen. It will form 1 mole of carbon dioxide. And this particular oxygen molecule will be as it is and it won't react. Please don't write anything. Now, in this picture that we have here, I can say carbon is the culprit. Na? See, carbon is less. That is why we are not forming the maximum number of carbon dioxide that can be formed because this O2 is being left. So carbon is limiting the formation of carbon dioxide. Please read, please hear the statement. Don't write anything. Carbon is limiting the production of,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah,
Sir, we can't see what you're writing.
really? You can't see or
Yes, sir. I can't see either.
Sir, I can see.
So I cannot see.
Sir, I cannot see now.
okay. Okay, now no one can see, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me share it again. Now, can everyone see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I can say now carbon is limiting the production of CO2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can say this. So carbon is the culprit. Carbon is limiting the production. If carbon was more, there will be more CO2. Now carbon is also determining the amount of CO2 that will be formed, right? Because carbon is less. Now, no matter how much more molecules, even if I have 3 moles of O2, then also what will happen? Only 2 moles of carbon dioxide will be made. Now, in this particular scenario, carbon is limiting the production of CO2. But let us see some other scenario. For example, if I have 2 moles of carbon and I have only 1 mole of oxygen, then I will get what? I will again get only 1 mole of
mole.
CO2.
CO2.
Now, who is the culprit here? Who is limiting the production of CO2? Oxygen.
Oxygen.
Right? Oxygen is limited. Now, this particular problem that we see is called the limiting reagent problems. And please write now limiting reagent. What reagent? Limiting reagent. Okay, so how to identify what is limiting reagent? It is very easy. We had 2 scenarios. We had the case A and we had the case B. Now, in the case A, we have 2 reactants, carbon and oxygen. Now, tell me, which one got completely consumed? Did carbon get completely consumed or oxygen?
Carbon.
Carbon got completely consumed, right? And in this case, which got completely consumed? The B
Oxygen.
case, oxygen. So whatever is limiting is also getting completely consumed. Whatever is limiting is also getting completely consumed. That is why what is limiting reagent? Limiting reagent is that reactant which gets completely consumed in the chemical reaction. So please write with me the reagent that is completely consumed during a chemical reaction is called the limiting reagent. Okay, this is the definition of limiting reagent. What is limiting reagent? That particular reagent which gets completely consumed in that chemical reaction. Also, a few point. See, for us, what is important, we have to always check and see the limiting reagent, because limiting reagent is that reactant which determines the amount of product which is formed. Okay, so this is the next statement. The limiting reagent, the limiting reagent determines the amount of product formed during a chemical reaction. Okay, so when will we use this limiting reagent? When will we determine the limiting reagent? Whenever the masses of two reactions. Okay, what was that?
Sir, my nephew.
So keep your mic off then. You got everyone scared, including me. Okay. Limiting reagents. When will we? Okay. When will we determine the limiting reagent? If amount of two or more reactants is given, then we determine the limiting reagent. Okay, then we determine the limiting reagent. So please write this, then we will do a few questions that would make this concept more comfortable for you guys. Okay, Umar is done. Please raise your hand if you're done. Okay. So Umar is done, waiting for Reba. Okay, Rishan got disconnected. Okay, Nida is also done, waiting for Muhammad, Umar, and Rihab. Okay, everyone is done. Okay. So you can lower your hands and then write this question. Question number 1. 0.2 mole of 0.2 mole of Fe reacts with 0.2 mole of O2. Calculate the amount of Fe2O3 formed. Okay, so solution. How will we solve this? You don't need anything, because see, the moles are given here. The first thing that you will do in any of these type of question is write the chemical reaction. So the chemical reaction, you will first write it like this without balancing. Fe plus O2 is forming what? It is forming Fe2O3. It is forming Fe2O3. Now you see how to balance this. There are 2 oxygens here, there are 3 oxygens here. So you will write 3 here and 2 here, and there are 4 Fe. So you will write 4 Fe here. Okay. Anyone has any doubt in the balancing of chemical reaction, that is forming Fe2O3?
No.
No doubts. Okay, fine. Now, please, I will write a sequence of sentences. Okay, I will write a sequence of sentences. The first thing that we'll do is step 1 is step 1. Need statements. Okay, need statements. See, you have 4 moles of Fe. It needs how many moles of oxygen? 4 moles of Fe needs 3 moles of oxygen. Okay, 4 moles of Fe needs 3 moles of oxygen. So please write it like this. 4 mole of Fe needs 3 mole of O2. 4 mole of Fe needs 3 mole of O2. So 1 mole of Fe will need how much? Needs how many moles of O2?
0.5.
अरे भाई साहब.
4/3.
4/3. Okay. See, like this. Unitary method, guys. Unitary method. Unitary method. Okay. So let us say 5 kids need 10 chocolate. So tell me, 7 kids need.
So
Okay,
3
not
by 4.
1 kid. 1 kid needs. 1 kid needs. Others I have to say, na.
2.
10/5, na. 10/5, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, unitary method hai bhai. It is nothing else. It is just unitary method.
3/4.
It will be 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 mole of O2. Okay. So how many moles of Fe do we have? We have 0.2, right? Correct? We have 0.2.
Yes.
So we will say 0.2 mole of Fe needs how much? 2 into 3/4. Sorry, not 2. 0.2 into 3/4. Yes or no? No?
Yes, sir.
Yes, unitary method na. Again, 1 kids need 10/5. So 13 kids need 13 into 10/5 chocolates, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 0.2 mole of Fe needs. So this, if we calculate this, it will be how much? You will get this as 3/4 into 2, 3/4 into 2. You will get it as 0.15, I guess.
So 0.2, I guess.
0.15, I guess. No? 3/4. 3/4 is how much? Correct? 0.75 into 2/10. So we can write it like this: 2/10 to 3/4. So this will be equal to.
Sir, I can't see your writing. Never mind.
What about now? Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay. So this will be how much?
0.15.
0.15, right? To 0.15.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, please, everyone, please write till here. Please, I need everyone have these lines in their copy. Don't raise your hand as of now, okay? Just say done. I will be fine. I'll just look who are saying done and then I will count. Okay. Also, no one has doubt till here. This is just unitary method, okay? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Rishan has, okay, can you explain again? Okay. Rishan, can you read? Okay, do you have a doubt in this problem? Can you please turn your mic on first, Rishan? Yes, can you please turn your mic?
That part only.
Are you outside, Rishan?
Yes, sir.
So, do you have a copy with you?
No, sir. I'm taking access. I will write when I'm home.
Okay, now this is problematic, Rishan. So, can I ask why are you not at home?
Sir, my mom did some work, so that's why I have to go out.
Okay, so I cannot hear anything what you are saying because of the noise that you are having. Now this makes me, I mean, kind of demotivates me for teaching. Okay, let me explain Rishan first. Rishan, look at these statement, 4 moles of Fe, it needs 3 moles of O2, right? From this chemical reaction, I have written this line. Okay. Okay, Umar, do you understand this part? 13
Yes, sir.
minutes needed.
Yes, I understand that.
So what is the difference between that part and this part?
One minute, sir.
I mean, use your mind. I cannot see these things are really same.
Sir, that nephew is crying. That's why it will be a disturbance.
No, I mean, just read that and tell me, no, you can understand this point, the third line also. Still no, you cannot just read it 10 times. You will know what is happening because this is not chemistry. This line here, it is not chemistry. Okay. If you can understand this line, you can understand that line also. Okay. So it is not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
got
sir.
it?
Yes, I got it now.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes I will be like really reluctant on explaining a few bits because I have trust in my student that they can discover what the meaning of a particular line is by, I mean, on their own. And obviously, when some chemistry or some higher mathematics is required, I will obviously explain it. Okay. But sometimes I will really push you to read a few lines 10 times, or I will say even no, read it again, you will understand it. And then you will be amazed by the things how easy these are. Okay, this may seem like chemistry, but it is not chemistry. It is just unitary method that we have been doing since our childhood. Okay, does everyone agree with this, that this is nothing but unitary method that involves
Yes,
this
sir.
number, this involves this mole thing, otherwise it is nothing. Okay, so you have got, okay, everyone has written till here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now you tell me, okay, can someone guess the limiting reagent from this statement and send in the chat? You have 0.15 mole of O2 is required, but we have 0.2 mole of O2. Okay. 0.2 mole of Fe, it requires 0.15 mole of O2, but we have 0.2 mole of O2. So can someone guess the limiting reagent, whether it is Fe or O2? It can be one of those reactants now. Can be either Fe or it can be either O2.
So O2 is very much limiting reagent.
Okay, this is Umar. Okay, again, one thing, Umar. I said that you have to tell in chat.
I apologize.
No, I say this because I don't want you guys to get influenced by the answers. Okay. Anyone else want to guess the limiting reagent? Please send the answer in chat. Rehab is saying O2. Okay. Abhinav is saying O2. Okay. Okay, see, that is why you guys get influenced by these type of answers. Okay. Now everyone, please clear your minds up. And okay, Reba is saying Fe. Okay. You have a carbon molecule and you have two oxygen molecules. Let us see it like this. You have two carbon molecules. So how many carbon molecules do you need to make for this reaction? How many oxygen
One.
molecules do you need? Okay, sorry. How many? You have two carbon molecules. How many oxygen molecules do you need?
One.
You have two carbon. So how many oxygen do you need if you have two carbon?
4.
Okay, this is the, according to this,
One oxygen.
if you have one carbon atom, then you need one. But if you have two carbon atoms, how many oxygen atoms do you need? How many oxygen molecules do you need? Two, na? Yeah. But I am saying that I have only one oxygen molecule. I have only one oxygen molecules. Now you tell me which is limiting reagent here?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Okay. Now again, look at here. You needed 0.15, but you have 0.2 moles of oxygen. That means you have more than what is needed, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you'll write this. O2 is more than needed. Now you tell me, can O2 get consumed totally? Will O2
No,
will
sir.
get consumed?
Fe will get consumed.
Fe2 will get consumed now? Abhinav, Muhammad, Nida, everyone? If O2 is more than
Yes,
needed,
sir.
so O2 will be, or rather I should say some O2 will be unreacted. So some O2 will be unreacted and Fe will get completely consumed. Okay. Now please, what I have written here, the step 1 for limiting reagent type of question, stoichiometry type of question, is the need statements. Okay. Okay, fine. Need statement will tell you about the limiting reagent. So if Fe is getting completely consumed, Fe is limiting reagent. Please see this lines very properly. Need statements will tell you about limiting reagent. Okay, so we have done one thing, that we have found the limiting reagent. Now we will grab this limiting reagent and we will calculate the amount of product. Okay, so please write the statement. Let me know if you are done. Then we will calculate the products.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay, what about others? Done? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes.
Just need
Yes,
some right.
yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Muhammad is writing. Okay. Neda is also writing, I guess. Yeah. Please write this. Okay. At least no one has doubt till now regarding O2 is needed. Yeah.
No,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, fine.
So Fe is the limiting reagent because
Yeah.
O2
Uh-huh.
is left unreacted.
Yeah. So O2 is left unreacted. That means the other part, the other reactant, it will be completely consumed. Na?
Yeah, okay, I got it.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
So see, I am that student now who used to write least amount of steps in the answer sheet. So you are getting taught by someone जिसको CBSE में बहुत ज़्यादा marks शायद नहीं मिलता. Okay, so I have to, in the CBSE exams, I have to force myself to write a few statements. Okay, now please don't shorten my notes. This is as short as it can get. Okay, so whatever sentences that I'm writing, they all mean something. Okay, so this particular point is also important. O2 is more than needed, because sometimes you will see we can start with either O2 or we can start with either Fe. I can also say like this, na, 3 moles of O2 needs 4 moles of Fe, like this, like this, like this. So whatever you get the answer, please write this type of statement, whether O2 is more than needed or Fe is less than needed, and then you will determine the limiting region. Okay, so please,
Sir, we have to write that need statement in exam also.
in exam, you will write according to your class teacher who is teaching. Okay, but
Okay.
also see, if you write need statements, na, then the class teacher will think, okay, fine, he has some procedure for dealing with these stoichiometry type of questions, right?
Yes.
You may write it. It won't. I mean, no teacher will cut marks. This is just a way that I developed to remember. Need statement. Then the step 2 is form statement. Okay, can I move on? Everyone is done, I guess.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the step 2 is, please write this step 2. So in step 1 we had need statement. Step 2 will be form statement. Okay. Since Fe is the limiting reagent, we will just look at Fe, the amount of Fe that we have, and then we will form the product. Okay. So we will again see, where did we start with? We started with this balanced chemical reaction, right? So again, here also we will start with the balanced chemical reaction. And don't say that we are taking Fe because we have taken Fe in the need statement. No, I will start with Fe because Fe is the limiting reagent. Okay. Again, I will again write since Fe is the limiting reagent according to the reaction, then I will write a full stop and say according to the reaction, 4 mole of Fe forms how many moles of Fe2O3? 2 moles of Fe2O3. 2 moles of Fe2O3. Now 1 mole of Fe, 1 mole of Fe will form, I can say, 1 mole of Fe will form how much? 2 by 4 mole of Fe2O3. This will be equal to how much? 1 by 2 mole of Fe2O3. Any doubts still here? Yes, guys, any doubts still here? Ready?
1 minute, sir.
No, sir.
Don't write, please don't write.
Not writing, I understand.
Understand? Okay, tell me when you understand. Okay, what about others? Do you guys have doubt? Or are you with me?
Yes, sir.
You're with me, na? Okay, fine. Now I will write the last statement. See, 4 moles, that is from the chemical reaction. 1 mole because of unitary method. Now we will, so how many moles of Fe do we have? We have 0.2 moles. So 0.2 mole of Fe will form, how much will form? 0.2 into 1. How much is 1 mole of Fe forming? 1 by 2 mole of Fe2O3. So this will be equal to 0.1 mole of Fe2O3. Okay. Umar Badavi, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Understood.
great. So please copy this. So see, you have 2 steps only, need statements and form statements. So when you have need statements, it will tell you about limiting reagent. Okay. And from limiting reagent, you will start the form statements. From form statement, you will get the amount of product. Okay. So this is the steps, the chain of thought that you should have. Need statements, they will tell me about. So I will also write something. Need statements will tell about limiting reagent, form statements, will give the amount of product formed. So please complete this slide. Now here it was easy because you have been given directly the moles. Sometimes you would have to calculate the number of moles from the mass given. The mass will be given and you will have to calculate the number of moles. Sometimes what would happen? Sometimes you would be given the volume, and then you will have to calculate the number of moles of that gas, and from then need statement, form statement, and the amount of product formed. Please raise your hand if you are done, guys. Okay, Reba is done. Okay, only Reba is done. Okay, Umar Badawi is done. Abhinav, Muhammad, Nida, and Rihab. Please write fast. Okay. Nida is done. Okay, Rihab is done. Okay, Umar Badawi was done, but he has. Okay, please keep your hand raised, Umar. Thank you. I will tell you when to lower it. Mohammed, please write fast. Thank you. Okay. Now I'm giving you a different question. Question number 2. Do something like this. 2 grams of H2 reacts with 8 gram of O2. Calculate the amount of water formed. So whenever you see that the amounts of 2 reactants are given, you will apply the limiting reagent. Whenever the amount of 2 or more reactant is given, you will apply the limiting reagent. The first thing that you will do is the balanced chemical reaction H2 plus O2 gives you H2O. Now when you have to balance this, there are 2 oxygens, so I will write 2 here, and there will be 4 hydrogens, so I will write 2 here. Okay, this is the balanced chemical reaction. Now the next step is to calculate the number of moles of H2 and number of moles of oxygen. Okay, so number of moles of H2 is equal to the given mass by, please don't write anything, I'm saying again, please don't write anything, given mass by molar mass. What is the given mass, Reba, of H2? Yes,
grams.
Reba, 2 grams. What is the molar mass of H2, Reba? 2 grams per mole. So this will be equal to this, grams and grams will cancel out each other, and you will get 1 mole. Okay, Abhinav, can you tell me number of moles of O2? Number of moles of O2?
Sir, 8
grams divided
by 32.
32 grams per mole. So grams and grams will cancel out each other. You will get the answer as 1 by 4 mole, or you can say 0.25 mole. So now you have got the mole statement. Sorry, you have got the moles of both the reactants. Now you can do the step 1, that is need statements. Okay, Umar Badawi, can you tell me what will be the first statement? Badavi, can you please tell me what will be the first statement? The first statement, let me just give you a hint. It is always derived from the chemical reaction. Okay, your nephew is crying. Okay, fine. Muhammad Umar, what will be the need statement? First,
Yes.
yeah.
So,
Be a bit louder, please. Yeah.
the 2 moles of H2 gas reacts with 1 mole of
2
oxygen
mole of
gas.
H2
2 mole of
needs.
H2 needs 1 mole of O2
Very good.
to produce
Okay,
2
next.
mole of water.
That much is need statement does not have produce. See, need
So that's
statement is
form
just
statement.
about need. Yeah, it is
That's
just
form
about
statement.
need.
Okay.
Sorry?
The latter one is the form statement.
No. Yeah, latter one is form statement, but step one is only need statement. I mean,
Okay.
at a particular time, focus on one thing. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So need statement. Next one will be 1 mole of H2
Needs
needs
1 by 2. 1 by 2.
2 mole of
O2.
O2. Yeah, correct. That is it. Okay. So now, okay, fine. So the thing is that we have 1 mole of H2, right? We have 1 mole of
Yes.
H2. Okay.
Yes.
So 1 mole of H2 is requiring how much? Half moles of O2. But we have how many moles of O2?
0.25.
Okay, 0.25. So is it more or is it less? Less than required or more than required? O2 is?
It's less than required.
O2 is less
Less
than
than.
needed. O2 is less than needed. So O2 will be completely consumed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if O2 is completely consumed, therefore O2 is
Limiting reagent.
very good. Limiting reagent. Any doubts, anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, what about others? Umar, Badavi, Abhinav, Muhammad Umar, Nida, Rihab.
No, sir. Sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
So please copy this. Easy na? Unitary method hai. Bas.
Yes, sir.
Keep the sequences in mind, need statements, and before need statement you need the number of moles of each reagent. After need statement you will do the form statement, then you will form the product.
So what term should we use to mention or describe H2 in this reaction?
Can you please repeat the question? I didn't understand what did you say.
I mean, like O2 is the limiting reagent. Then what is H2?
There's no such terminology for that.
Okay.
We don't require any terminology because H2 is of no use for us now. We need the amount of product. Okay, Rishan, first of all, tell me, are you at home now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please, you know how to read these chemical reactions now, right? Equations, these chemical equations, you know now how to read them?
Yes.
So I have said that there is a molecular picture, there is a molar picture, there is a mass picture, and there is a volume picture for this chemical equation, right?
Yes.
So if I ask you the molar picture of this chemical reaction, how will you read this? I'm telling you the molecular picture, okay? And then you will read this in the molar picture. The molecular picture says that two molecules of hydrogen gas react with one molecule of oxygen gas to give 2 molecules of water.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Now
Yes,
tell me
sir.
the molar picture. How will you say in terms of mole?
4 moles of hydrogen.
No. Hydrogen gas is there now, so you don't have to tell it in terms of atoms. You will tell this in terms of the molecule, right? H2 gas, 2 moles of H2. Please, this coefficient need not to be changed. Okay, you don't have to tell me about atoms. Yeah, try again.
2 moles of hydrogen plus
How many moles?
2
2 moles of
hydrogen.
2 moles of hydrogen gas. The difference between hydrogen is just hydrogen gas is H2. Yeah, please go on.
Yeah, 2 moles of hydrogen gas plus 1 mole
Reacts with
reacts with 1 mole
very
of
good.
oxygen to give
Oxygen
moles
gas.
of-
Very good. So that,
to
I mean,
give,
from there only I have got this statement. 2 moles of H2 needs 1 mole of O2.
oh, okay.
Okay, Rishan? Got it?
Yes.
Easy na? Chalo. Very good. Note this down. Let me know if you're done. Okay. 3 are done. Write fast, guys. Write fast. Nida. Okay, Nida is also done. Okay, Rishan is done. Okay, Umar is done. Waiting for Rihab and Muhammad Umar. Rihab is done. Waiting for Muhammad Umar. Okay, Umar is also done. Great. Now, okay, this is from the previous class. Now, step 2 is form statements. Now, again, form statement, I will start with since, what is the limiting reagent here? O2, na?
Yes, sir.
Since O2 is the limiting reagent, I will write in short, that is LR. Since O2 is the limiting reagent according to the chemical reaction, the first statement will be, okay, Rishan, can you please help me with the first statement? Please tell me how many moles of oxygen are there in the reactant? How many moles of oxygen in the reaction? The chemical equation, Rishan.
2 moles.
Oxygen gas, how many moles of oxygen gas?
Sir, 1.
Yeah. So, and 1 mole of O2 gas forms how many moles of water, Rishan?
1 mole, sir.
See and tell now.
Sorry, 2.
हम तो कुछ पूछते ही नहीं है आप लोगों से. I just ask things which are already written and उसमें भी आप लोग गलती कर रहे हैं. Okay, 1 mole of O2 gas forms 2 moles of H2O. How many moles of O2 do we have here, Rishan? How many moles of O2 do we have? You have to just see and tell. How many moles of O2? Tell anyone. It's fast.
0.25.
Yeah, 0.25 mole of O2 will form 2 into 0.25 moles of H2O, right? This will be equal to 0.5 mole of H2O. So this is the moles of H2O. Since in the question you have been given the reactants in terms of mass, you will calculate the mass of 0.5 mole of H2O. This will be equal to 0.5 into mass of 1 mole of H2O. So this will be equal to 0.5 and 1 mole of H2O. That means the molar mass of H2O is equal to 18 grams. So this will be equal to how much? 0.5 into 18 is equal to 9 grams. Okay, please tell me if you have any doubts in the statements or the last point. That is the answer here. If no, please say no doubt. If you have doubt, please let me know.
No doubt, sir.
Okay, thank you, Riba. So copy this.
Sir, could you explain the last statement?
0.251.
Sir, we
Yeah,
can
that-
use 1/4
yes.
instead of 0.25, right?
Yeah, you can use it. It's the same thing, na? Instead
yes,
of what?
yes,
0.25
sir.
and 1/4 is same.
Easy.
Mass of 0.5 mole of H2O. That one.
Really? Spend a bit of time, Muhammad. Okay. While others are writing, spend a bit of time and tell me if you understand. It would be better if you understand it by yourself. You know this. Or you don't know this. Okay, no, you know this.
Okay, sir, understood.
See, I told you now. I know. See, I have some confidence with the portions that I teach. For example, I remember you have not done the molarity and molality part. So molar mass and those, yeah, no, molar mass you have done. You have not done the concentration part. So sometimes you will have problem in there, but I'm pretty much confident about the molar mass, molar volume, and mole concept for you. At that time, you were the only student, right? We were doing some individual classes at that time. It was starting. Yes, Omar? Mohammed?
Indeed.
Okay, so Reba is done, Rehab is done, waiting for Abhinav. Please raise your hand if you're done, guys. Okay, Rishan is also done. Just waiting for Muhammad Umar. Umar, you have to speed up your writing speed. You have to work on that. Also, this is an advice for all of you that if you have understood a few parts now, that you understood what form statements are and what I have written, so try not to see the laptop or whatever board, whiteboard, and try to write it in your own words. Okay, then you can check with, or if you get stuck, then only look at the board. Try to write it in your, I mean, by memory.
Sir, I always do that.
Very good. That is a good. Yeah, that is a good habit. That would make the retention power also stronger, and it will also increase the speed. Okay, so let us move on to here. This is from previous class. Clear order. Okay. So now this question is from the question number 3, and okay, let me give you a question. Then we will go to the volume type of question. Okay, so you have 20 gram of CaCO3 reacts with 20 gram of HCl. What amount of CO2 will be formed? Okay, so I'm giving you the equation here, the chemical equation. You have CaCO3 plus HCl. This will give you CaCl2 plus carbon dioxide plus water, since it is a neutralization reaction. Okay, now, okay, let me balance it. I don't want you to spend time on balancing as of now. I guess this is balanced now. Yeah, it is balanced. There's one calcium here, there is one calcium here, there's one carbon here, there's one carbon here, there are 3 oxygen here, there are 1, 2, and 3 oxygens here, there are 2 hydrogens here, there are 2 hydrogens here, there is 2 chlorines here, there are 2 chlorines here. Okay, so you have all the information that you need. These are your reactants. Okay, you don't have to tell me the amount of products of, I mean, amount of each of the product. You have to just tell me the amount of CO2 that is formed. Okay, so can you guys do this? The first step will be to find the moles, because the mass is given. So you will first find the moles of CaCO3 and HCl. Then you will write the need statements. From need statements, you will get the limiting reagent. Then you will write the form statement. From form statement, you will do this for CO2, not for anything else. Okay, whatever the limiting reagent is, that much 1 mole of limiting reagent will form this much amount of CO2, then calculate it. Please start doing this. I will give you 5 minutes. Okay, please start. And if somebody is done, they can send the answer in chat. Please don't say it out loudly. Send the answer in chat, or send the answer in chat. And also remember, please don't send to everyone. Send to Salim Raza, that is me. Okay, you guys have been sending it to me, so I don't have to tell that, but still, those who have not sent till now. So please try this. I hope everyone does it right. This is a long question because you have to first of all calculate the molar mass of CaCO3 to calculate the number of moles of CaCO3. Then you have to also calculate the number of moles of HCl to calculate the number of moles of the molar mass of HCl to calculate the moles of HCl, and then only you can proceed. So it is a bit of long question. Send chats if you have any doubt also. Okay, if you get stuck or something, you need some hints. I will walk around the room for a while because I have been sitting for a very long time. You guys carry on. I'm just here. I'm here only. All the best, by the way. Okay, let me ask each one of you. Abhinav, how much more time do you need?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, Muhammad Umar,
Sir, 2 minutes.
2-3 minutes. Okay, Nida.
2-3 minutes, sir.
Okay, 2-3 minutes more. Okay. Umar Badawi,
10 minutes.
10 minutes more? No. Why 10 minutes? I've already given you so many. Please
Yes, sir.
calculate. Are you stuck or
Sir, 4
something?
minutes. No, sir. 4
Are you
minutes.
stuck? Are you stuck or you are going on?
Going on, sir.
Going on. Very good. Okay. What about Reba?
3 minutes.
3 minutes more. Okay. Rehab, what about you?
4 minutes, sir.
4 minutes. Okay. What about you, Rishan?
5 minutes.
5 minutes more. Okay. Also, one thing that you can do, you have the phone number of Nishkarsh sir, right? Every one of you? All of you have phone number of Nishkarsh sir, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you are done with this question now, click a photo of your page where you have written the answers, send to Nishkarsh sir, okay? Will that be fine?
Okay, sir.
What about others? That would be fine, yes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, fine. So I'm giving you 5 more minutes, okay? I'm giving you 5 more minutes. CaCO3, na? Rishan, you have to find the moles of CaCO3. I just saw the chat. So let me, Rehab has the number. Rehab does not have the number. Let me send the number. Wait a second, Rehab. This 78387. 78387 42434. Yeah. Rishan, you have to calculate the number of moles of CaCO3, not CO3, because this is one molecule. This is one molecule. Yes, Muhammad, tell me. I don't know. I haven't calculated yet. I don't, for CaCO3, I don't think that is right. Also for HCl, you are seeing that much. No. Tell me the molar mass of CaCO3 and HCl, na, Muhammad? Tell me the molar mass of CaCO3 and HCl. No. Please check it. For elements, number of sorry, for the molar weights of elements, no. Also, you have to see there are 2 moles of HCl, na? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. HCl molar mass, that much it is not exactly correct, but you have to see. Forget that 2 moles. Okay, Abhinav, Nana. Okay. Yes, Abhinav, that is correct. Right answer.
So should be given mass or just the moles?
You have given me the moles, but I think that is correct.
Should I convert it into mass like the previous?
Yeah, you have to convert it into the mass because see, in the question they have given the reactant's mass, so it is better to convert in mass. If they have been given in moles, then you can leave it at moles.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm starting to do this. Okay, please, everyone who has not done till now, please see. First of all, we have to calculate the molar mass of CaCO3. So this will be equal to, what is the molar mass of calcium? It is 40, right?
40.
Plus carbon is 12. Plus 3 oxygens, that means 3 into how much? 3 into 16, right? So if you add these, this will be 40. This will be plus 12 plus 16 threes are 48.
48.
So 48 plus 12 will be 60 plus 48. This will be equal to 100 grams.
Right.
Right. Now molar mass of HCl, it is equal to how much? For hydrogen, it is 1 grams. Chlorine is 35.5. Where do I get this masses? You have to get this masses from the page number 242 or sorry, page number 240 or the page number 232. If it is old.
234 and 232.
Rishan, why is there so much noise? Are you again out? What is this?
No, sir, I am in home.
But still, there is a quite of noise I can hear. Okay. So you will get this as 36.5 grams. Okay. Now, if you have 36, let us say, if you have 0.6, then you can convert it to, I mean, the next larger digit. If it is 0.4, then you can convert it. But for 5, I usually keep it as 5. Okay. For 5, always keep it as 5. So this will be 36.5 molar mass of HCl. Now you have to calculate the number of moles of CaCO3, which will be equal to 20 grams divided by 100 grams per mole. So this will be equal to how many? This is 0, 0. So this will be 1 by 5. 1 by 5 mole. The number of moles of HCl will be equal to 20 grams divided by 36.5 grams per mole. So this will be equal to how much? This will be equal to how much?
0.547.
0.547
547.
mole. Okay. Abhinav, is this the same thing? 0.547?
Yes,
For you
sir.
also? Okay, fine. So we have got the number of moles of both the items for both the reagents. Now we need to form the need statements, right? Abhinav and Reba, can you please send the answers to Nishkar, sir? I want to see how you have written.
Okay, sir.
I don't have his number. My dad has his number.
Okay, wait a second. I have sent the number to someone. I have sent it to Rehab. Okay, again, I have sent it to Rehab. I have to send it to Reba. Okay, so need statements. The first statement will be from the chemical reaction, that is 1 mole of CaCO3. Yes, Muhammad Umar, sorry, I forgot to answer you. You can take 0.5. 1 mole of 1 mole of CaCO3 needs 2 moles of HCl. So we need not to have any 1 mole. We have how many moles of CaCO3? 1 by 5. 1 by 5 mole of CaCO3 needs 1 by 5. What will be 1 by 5's double? 1 by 5's double will be 2 by 5. 2 by 5 mole of HCl. For those who cannot understand this, it's 2 into 1 by 5 mole of HCl. So this will be equal to 2 by 5 mole. So how much is 2 by 5? 0.4, right?
Yes.
So tell me. This much is needed, and how much do we have? We have 0.547. Okay, we have 0.547 moles. So HCl is more than needed. HCl is more than needed now. If HCl is more than needed, then I can say that CaCO3 is the limiting reagent. Okay, CaCO3 is the limiting reagent. Then we can do the form statements. Since CaCO3 is the limiting reagent according to the chemical equation, 1 mole of CaCO3 forms 1 mole of CO2, na? Yeah, 1 mole of CO2. 1 mole of so I can say how many moles of CaCO3 do we have? We have 1 by 5 moles, no? 1 by 5 mole of CaCO3 will form 1 by 5 mole of CO2. So we have 1 by 5 mole of CO2. The mass of 1 by 5 mole of CO2, this will be equal to 1 by 5 into the molar mass of CO2. This will be equal to 1 by 5. Molar mass of CO2 will be equal to carbon's mass is 12 grams plus oxygen is 2 oxygen, that is equal to 32. So this will be 44. This will be equal to 1 by 5 into 44 grams. This will be equal to 44 divided by 5, and you will find this to be equal to 8.8 grams. 5 8s are 40, 4 is remaining point. If we put, we get a 0 after 4, that is 40, and after that we multiply 8 into 5, we get again 40. So 5, you have to divide this by 44 divided by 5, this is 8. 44.08 40. This is 8.8 grams. Please start copying from here. Okay, I didn't receive any. Okay, have you sent Abhinav, Reba? Did you guys send the answer? Yeah, Abhinav?
Sending, sir.
Sending, okay.
So I added his number, but I can't find his WhatsApp.
You have to add +9. Wait a second. I hope I have given this right answer. It is. Wait a second. 783874244. Yeah, you have to add +91 to the number. Then you will see that on WhatsApp. Okay. Edit the number and add +91. Then you can see.
Send, sir.
Also tell him, please send to Salim, sir. I hope he sees that. He usually sends me the answer like this. Let me know if you are done with this slide, and I can move on further. So only Abhinav and Riva sent me the answer. Okay, Rishan is done. Muhammad, are you done? Muhammad Umar? Okay, he is done. So I guess everyone else is also done. Please write the need statements. I'm lowering your hands and tell me, okay, if Muhammad Umar's, okay, Rishan is already done for this one also, okay. Rehab is done, Nida is done. Abhinav and Reba, you don't need to raise your hand because you have sent me the answers. So obviously you would have done it. Okay, waiting for okay, Reba is done. Yeah, fine. Muhammad Umar and Umar Abdullah.
Sir, I already did this before.
Okay. So keep your hand raised. Yeah, and then the last one, form statements. Muhammad Umar, just let me know if you're done. Then we can move on to the next topic. We had class on Monday, and when did we have your next class? We had class on Wednesday also, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We had class on Monday and Wednesday. So I guess we will be having classes on Monday and Wednesday. Okay. सर कुछ बच्चों ने आंसर्स भेजे होंगे आपको, थोड़ा फॉरवर्ड कर दीजिए। अच्छा ठीक है, टाइम मिले तो कर दीजिए। ओके ठीक है सर। Okay, so actually he was driving, that is why he couldn't see the messages. So okay, now let us move on to the next concept. You guys are done with this slide, right? I guess all of you are done. Let me just lower your hands. Okay. So, okay, I will give you one more question, and we have not done because we have not done the volume ones, right? We have not done the volume ones. So let us do the volume ones. This is question number 4, I guess. What volume of ammonia will be produced? What volume of ammonia will be produced if 2 liter of H2 gas reacts with 2 liter of H2 gas reacts with 2 liter of N2 gas? Solution. How will we solve this? First of all, we will calculate the number of moles of H2, number of moles of N2, and before that we have to write this equation, that is N2 plus H2 will give you NH3. Then you have to balance this. We have NH3, 2 moles of N2, so we will write 2 here, 3 to the 6, so I will write 3 here. So this is the balanced chemical reaction. I have to find the number of moles of H2. Somebody has sent the chat. Okay, you guys want to do this? So I'm just telling you the number of moles of H2 and N2, okay? Number of moles of H2 will be, given volume is 2 liters divided by the molar volume, which is equal to 22.4 liter per mole. So calculate the number of moles of H2 from here. Then calculate the number of moles of N2. This will be again how much? 2 liters divided by 22.4 liters per mole. So calculate the number of moles of N2 from here. I solved the tricky part. This is the easiest part, I thought. Okay. You guys want to carry from this? Carry from here? Muhammad wants to. So Muhammad, you can, okay, I am not seeing any yes sir from anyone else. Muhammad, what you can do is you can turn the volume off. I mean, if you have a laptop, then just fold your laptop down, close your laptop or something, put the screen down, yeah, and then you can do it. So if you have, this will be how much? This will be equal to, if you have 22 divided by 22.4, let me just calculate this. 2 divided by 22.4 is equal to 0.89. It is equal to 5 by 56. Okay, this will be equal to 5 by. Okay, I hope you wouldn't understand how it is 5 by 56. So just let me write it 0.089. Now this is also same. So this will be also equal to 0.089 moles. Okay, just by looking at it, can somebody tell me which is the limiting reagent, N2 or H2? Just by looking at the number of moles, can somebody tell me what is the limiting reagent, N2 or H2? No one?
N2, sir.
And
Okay, let us see. Yeah, we're also saying N2. So let us write the need statement and see. First need statement will be 1 mole of N2 needs 1 mole of H2. So 0.089 mole of N2 needs 0.089. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Even the first statement is not right. 1 mole of N2 needs 3 mole of H2 because it is 3 here. I missed that. So 0.089 mole of N2 will require 3 into, sorry, why I'm writing 2? I need to drink some water. 3 into 0.089 mole of H2. So this will be equal to how much? If we have 0.089 into 3, this will be 0.26, right? Approximately. 0.089 into 3 is equal to, yeah, it will be 0.267 mole of H2. So this much is needed and this much is present. Now tell me, is H2 more than needed or less than needed? H2 is
More than needed.
more than needed. How much
Less
H2 do you
than
have?
needed.
Less than needed, na? H2 is less than needed. Therefore, H2 is limiting reagent. Okay, any doubt till here for anyone?
I had but solved.
You have but solved. Okay. Okay, no doubts for anyone. Now you can carry on from here, right? You can form the form statements. Yes, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you will start with H2, okay? In the reaction, you have 3 moles of H2 gives 2 moles of NH3 and so on. Okay, I've got the answers from many, but I don't know whose answers these are. So, who has Rocco notebook? Who has
Me, sir.
Rocco notebook? Okay.
Sir, me.
2 of you have Rocco notebook. Okay, now this is problematic. But okay, I have got only 5 photos till now, and one of the photos is having, okay, how do I say this? Okay, I don't know. 8.8 grams, which is right. Umar has Rocco notebook, and who else has Rocco notebook? Who said?
I have a long notebook too.
Sir, me.
Record book, sir.
Ah, yeah, that is record book, I guess. Yeah. Yours is record book. This is.
I've sent 2 pics.
You have sent 2 pics. Okay.
Sir, I sent 1 pic.
You have sent 1 pic. Okay. So, Reba, you are writing.
Small.
You have black and blue, na? You're writing
Yes.
black and blue.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're right. The last line for the first pic is we have 0.547 mole of HCl. Reba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Then there is someone again who have sent 2 pics. Who is writing in spiral notebook? Is this Abhinav?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So those of you have sent me the answers now, I'm happy that you write in a very clear handwriting so that you can trace back your mistakes if you do any mistakes. That is very good. Okay, so okay, if Omar has also sent, then Omar has sent 1 pic. Omar, did you send any pic? Abdullah. Okay, you're not audible. Yeah. Speak now, Abdul. Okay, he got disconnected. Rehab, you have sent a pic, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so in 1 page, the last point that you have written is 0.4 mole of HCl.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That is your handwriting and everything is quite fine. So I have just one complaint with you, Rehab. Do you see that 32, 42, 32 and something that you have done? I guess that is 32 plus 12, right? Rehab?
Hello, sir. Can you hear?
Ah,
Yes,
wait a
sir.
second. So you will not do like this, okay? One thing that you have done
Okay,
correctly
sir.
is, see, whenever you are doing for rough work, remember this rule. For rough work, what is the rule? Same page, same
Margin.
font. Yeah, margin and all are correct, but also remember same font. Same font means what? Same size of font, okay? The fair work and your rough work should have same size of font. Okay, so please remember for rough work, this rule, same page, same font, that is same size of font.
Okay, sir.
So even if it is online, I will have everything from you guys, okay? The answers. Now, when you will reach to organic chemistry, I mean, Nishkar sir will get really busy because for each question, you will have to draw the structures of organic chemistry and send the answers to me. It takes a bit of time, but I get to see how you guys are writing and all, so I can comment and send some remarks. Okay. Did anyone get the answer for this one? H2 is the limiting reagent now. Okay, let me see how many. Okay, you have okay. Here try to have the answer in liters. Okay, try to have the answer in liters. H2 is the limiting reagent, so we have NH3 3, so it's 0.089 into 2.3 is equal to, okay, this which is equal to 0. I've got one answer. Okay, two answers. Omar is saying 0.299. Okay, approximately it is correct, Muhammad. Approximately it is correct. And Riba, yeah, that is right answer for the number of moles. You just need to multiply it by 22.4 to get the number of liters, because you have been given H2 and N2 in liters.
Okay.
So I was hoping to start a new topic, but I guess we have done too much of questions. Maybe we can do same type of questions more, and I guess we will need one more class where it is happening like this: empirical formula, molecular formula. I mean, 2-3 pages are left. If one class gets 15 minutes late now, then each class will get extra class today. For molarity, Muhammad, for solution part. Indeed. Okay, wait a second. Okay, you had this class on Sunday. This is Monday. When will we have? Okay, we had one class, mole fraction to stoichiometry resistance. Okay, this is enough class. Thursday, Wednesday. Thursday we had for solution to mole fraction. Tuesday. I'm just figuring out, okay? Muhammad, just give me some time. Tuesday was on 21st. Let's see, 21st. What classes do we have? 3, 22, and okay, 22. 21. Okay. 21 we had. For them also. Okay, so Tuesday and Thursday is for them. Friday there is no class. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days.
Sir, you can't take extra classes.
I can't take extra classes, but the thing is that, okay, Muhammad, what you will do now? Tell me your timings as of now. What are your timings? Okay, then I can schedule an extra class for you. I was thinking of maybe I can call you. Yeah, if you can tell me for math, physics, and the other subjects in the chat only. If you tell me the days and the timings. All your 6 days. Okay, Mohammed, can you please turn your mic on?
Yes, sir.
So except Friday, all your days must be booked, right?
Yes. Except Saturday and Friday.
Except, okay, Friday is, okay, Saturday, what time are you free? You are free the whole day?
Yes, I'm free the whole day.
You're free the whole days, okay.
Except in the morning. In the afternoon, I'm free. Afternoon and night.
Afternoon and evening, you're free, okay.
Yeah.
Saturday, oh, okay, Saturday is very busy for me because I have to take. I was thinking maybe I can.
Is it possible for you to? Is it possible for you to take on Saturday?
Saturday, no, Saturday I cannot. I was trying to see if I can fix you up in some other batch, and in that batch you can have 1 hour class,
So you can
and you will
just take.
stay in this batch. You will stay in this batch, but you will come as a guest for 1 day in some other batch. But most of the batches they have covered solution and modality. I tried to call you guys, but
You can just take for. You can just take today extra for half an hour, and it will be completed.
you have what portions do you have left? You have molality and
Molarity, and percentage.
mass percentage.
Mass percent.
Okay, fine.
Only 3 things.
हाँ, only 3 things. तो आपको हम बस फार्मूला बता देंगे, हो जाएगा?
Yeah.
You will need some problems also, no?
Formula and a little bit of concept.
Okay, fine. So did everyone calculate? Nida, your answer is right. But if you see, Nida, precisely speaking, it should be rounded up to 1.33 and not 32 because it will be something 38 or something, 328 or something. Okay, so it should be 33. But 32 is also fine. Don't worry, 32 was also fine. I have not got any answers from others. I've got answers from Muhammad Umar, Reba, and yeah, Muhammad. I said you have sent the answer. Nida. What about Abhinav? You didn't get the answer, Abhinav? You have sent the answer. Wait a second. No, you haven't sent the answer.
No, sir, I did not.
You're calculating or you're stuck?
Sir, I'm calculating, but I'm getting confused.
You're confused in the form statements. Let me write it. Okay. So the first statement of the form statement is dependent on the chemical equation, right? But before that, I have to tell
Yes.
you what is the limiting reagent. So since, what is the limiting reagent here?
H2.
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 Yeah, Rishan. Since H2 is the limiting reagent according to chemical equation. According to chemical equation, what do we have? 3 moles of H2. Forms
2 moles of
2 mole of
NH3.
NH3. Okay. Yes, Abhinav, correct?
Yes, sir. After this, I got confused.
After this, 1 mole.
Okay.
Forms 2 by 3 mole of
NH3.
NH3. Until and unless you get for 1 mole, you cannot get for 0.089. 0.089 mole of H2. 0.892 2 by 3 mole of NH3. So you will get this answer as 0.0593 moles, and volume of NH3 will be equal to 0.0593 moles into 22.4 liters per mole. Just in 1 mole, this mole and mole will cancel each other out, and the answer is 1.33 liters. You can also calculate the mass. You just multiply this mole to the molar mass of NH3, which is equal to 17. Then you can also give the mass. Okay. So if you have moles now you understand the power of mole. If you have the number of moles, you can go anywhere to the number of particles, the volume, the mass. Okay. So please note this down if you have not done till now. Okay, I've already done stoichiometry in the previous class. I should have thought. Okay, Muhammad, I will take. Okay, so if you're done, then you can leave. Others, and we will 1, 2, 3 pages more is left. I mean, according to the topic, molecular empirical formula and molecular formula. That is it. Don't have much left. It's only because one day I got 15 minutes. I mean, 15 minutes or 20 minutes was wasted somewhere, I guess. That is why I have to take one more class. And in that class, okay, did you guys had any test till now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you had the test.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, the test is not working for me, the link.
Then निष्कर्ष सर, केमिस्ट्री में कुछ काम नहीं करे तो फिर प्लीज कांटेक्ट सालिम सर. लर्नियो ऐप में कुछ काम नहीं करे, प्लीज कांटेक्ट निष्कर्ष सर. ओके,
Okay.
थैंक यू. Okay, so if everyone is done, then